Chakra. In the Naruto universe, chakra is not just energy, but also the soul of every ninja, a mystical force that allows them to perform incredible techniques, from creating shadow clones to unleashing powerful attacks in battle. Imagine chakra as the fuel inside your body, a blend of physical and spiritual energy. According to legend, humans originally had no chakra until Kaguya, a powerful being, ate the divine fruit from the god tree. It's like she got an exclusive menu from nature that only a few were lucky enough to experience. Later, Hagoromo Otsutsuki, also known as the Sage of Six Paths, spread chakra to humanity through a practice called Ninshu. His idea was beautiful, using chakra to connect people's spirits, allowing them to understand each other without relying too much on words. But, as always, humans twisted the original purpose, turning chakra into a tool for power and warfare, which eventually led to the creation of ninjutsu. In Naruto, the one with more chakra is basically the boss. Those with massive chakra reserves can unleash insanely powerful ninjutsu, summon giant creatures, create chakra avatars to fight for them. The problem is, if you don't know how to control it, you won't be able to use jutsu properly. That's why every ninja is trained in chakra control as a fundamental skill. It's the foundation of becoming a true ninja. Not everyone is blessed with a massive chakra reserve, so they need to learn how to control, conserve, and use it wisely. This means you have to sharpen your inner energy in a way that only uses just enough for each technique. So, can chakra increase over time? Yes. If you train consistently, your ability to accumulate chakra will grow. For example, Kakashi didn't have a huge chakra pool, which limited how many times he could use his signature jutsu. But later on, especially during the Fourth Great Ninja War, he fought tirelessly and even spammed jutsu like a full-on mage. Tsunade, on the other hand, could replenish her chakra just by eating. What's interesting is that chakra growth doesn't always happen in a linear way. Some individuals, thanks to their innate potential, can suddenly break through and massively boost their chakra reserves in a short period of time. Think of it as a sudden power-up, making their techniques insanely strong. Just like how Naruto and Sasuke often have explosive bursts of strength in key battles. Besides regular chakra, there are also special types, such as Senjutsu chakra, Tailed Beast chakra, and Six Paths chakra. Now, we just want to take a moment to sincerely thank all of our viewers for supporting our channel. And we want you to know that we always read all of your comments and truly appreciate your suggestions and feedback. We are aiming to reach 10K subscribers, and we really need your help. Please support us by hitting the subscribe button, liking, and sharing our videos. Your support is our biggest motivation to keep growing and bringing you more exciting content. Alright, next, Jutsu. These are the techniques and skills that ninjas use in both battle and everyday life. To put it simply, you can think of jutsu as magic in the ninja world, and they are usually the result of chakra manipulation. Chakra is formed by combining physical and spiritual energy. When a ninja wants to use a jutsu, they need to merge these two energies by performing hand seals, special hand movements that shape and control chakra. It's similar to entering a line of code, where each hand seal is a part of the script that activates the jutsu. Because there are countless ways to combine hand seals, the number of jutsu in the Naruto world is practically limitless. Kakashi alone has mastered around 1,000 jutsu. To classify and measure the difficulty of jutsu, they are ranked into 6 levels, from E to S. Rank E includes the most basic techniques that every academy student must learn, such as Kawarimi no Jutsu, Substitution Jutsu, and Henge no Jutsu, Transformation Jutsu. On the opposite end of the scale is rank S. These are extremely dangerous jutsu that only a handful of people can use, like Shisui Uchiha's Kotoa Matsukami, or the second Hokage's Edo Tensei, Reanimation Jutsu. In the ninja world, jutsu is divided into 3 main categories: Ninjutsu, Genjutsu, and Taijutsu. Ninjutsu consists of direct attack techniques, often involving the manipulation of natural elements like fire, water, or earth. Genjutsu, on the other hand, is all about illusions, targeting the opponent's senses and mind, like Itachi's Tsukuyomi, which can make the victim experience 72 hours of torture in just 1 second. Meanwhile, Taijutsu focuses on physical combat, using hand-to-hand techniques that don't necessarily require chakra. Apart from these main categories, jutsu can also be classified based on their purpose and mechanics, such as barrier techniques, chakra absorption, and secret clan techniques. Each ninja usually specializes in one or more types of jutsu that match their talents and personality. For example, Sakura and Tsunade are known for their medical jutsu and strength-enhancing techniques. Shikamaru excels in shadow manipulation techniques passed down by the Nara clan, and Itachi is a Genjutsu master. This variety adds depth to ninja combat, making every battle in Naruto unpredictable and exciting. Kekkei Genkai. Kekkei Genkai, or bloodline limits, is one of the most unique and fascinating aspects of the Naruto world. These are special abilities that are passed down from generation to generation within certain clans. You can think of them as innate powers that not just anyone can have. In Naruto, Kekkei Genkai is divided into three main types. The first is Dojutsu, or eye techniques, such as the Byakugan of the Hyuga clan, which allows the user to see through objects and have a 360-degree field of vision, or the Uchiha clan's Sharingan, which can copy jutsu and predict an opponent's movements. Interestingly, while the Byakugan is present from birth, the Sharingan requires special conditions to awaken, usually intense emotional experiences. The second type involves combining basic chakra natures to create a new one. For example, merging water and wind chakra results in ice, as seen in the Yuki clan, while combining fire and earth chakra produces lava. What makes this special is that while many ninjas can use multiple chakra natures, only those with a Kekkei Genkai can fuse them into an entirely new element. The third type includes Kekkei Genkai that allow the user to manipulate their body in unique ways. A prime example is Kimimaro, with his Shikotsu Myaku ability, which lets him control and transform his bones into deadly weapons. Another example is the twin brothers Sakon and Ukon, who can merge their bodies together. This category is relatively rare compared to the others. However, having a Kekkei Genkai is not always a blessing. During times of war, those with bloodline limits are often seen as strategic weapons because of their immense power. But once the war is over, they can become feared and hated. Haku is a perfect example of someone who was shunned simply for possessing a powerful Kekkei Genkai. Because of their special abilities, Kekkei Genkai users are often targeted by various groups. Take the Sharingan, for example. It's one of the most coveted eyes in the ninja world because of its overwhelming abilities. Orochimaru was obsessed with obtaining the eyes of the Uchiha brothers. Danzo stole one of Shisui's eyes, and even went as far as implanting multiple Sharingan into his body, spamming the forbidden Izanagi technique to rewrite his own death over and over again. Transferring or recreating a Kekkei Genkai is also extremely difficult and dangerous. While it is possible to transplant an eye from one person to another, recreating an inherited ability is much riskier. A prime example is Orochimaru's experiments to replicate the first Hokage's Mokuton wood release. Out of hundreds of test subjects, only Yamato survived and successfully inherited the power. Summonings. These are creatures that assist in battle or help with missions. Ninjas can summon them from another dimension using summoning jutsu. However, summoning isn't as simple as just calling them whenever you want. The process requires a special contract between the ninja and the creature they wish to summon. Because of this, the relationship between a ninja and their summon is often like that of trusted allies. To form a contract, a ninja must sign their name in blood on a summoning scroll and leave a fingerprint seal. For example, Naruto signed a contract with the toads of Mount Myoboku, while Sasuke has contracts with both snakes and hawks. Interestingly, a ninja can have multiple contracts with different species, as seen with Konohamaru, who can summon both toads and monkeys. When performing a summoning, the ninja bites their finger to draw blood, or uses blood from an existing wound, then smears it onto the hand that bears the contract seal and focuses their chakra. The amount of chakra used determines the size and number of creatures summoned. If only a small amount is used, they may only summon small or young creatures, but with a larger chakra input, They can summon fully grown beasts, or even multiple summons at once. In some cases, two people with the same contract can combine their chakra to summon an extremely large version of the creature, like when Tsunade and Sakura jointly summoned a massive part of Lady Katsuyu Yu. However, summoning isn't as simple as calling a robot that follows orders. Summoned creatures have their own consciousness and free will. Some are eager to help, like most summons, while others can be outright hostile, like Manda, the giant snake who constantly threatens to kill those who summon him. Summoned creatures don't stay forever either. They return to their original dimension once they get tired, or when their summoning time runs out. Summonings also come in many forms. They're not limited to just animals. Humans can be summoned, as seen with Edo Tensei, and even objects, like the Rashomon gates. But by far, the most common type of summoning is creatures. Jiraiya can summon an entire lineage of toads. Kakashi summons a pack of 8 Ninken, ninja dogs. And Pain, well, he basically summons an entire zoo. Yin-Yang release. In the world of Naruto, Yin-Yang release is an extremely rare and powerful nature transformation that combines Yin release, spiritual energy, and Yang release, physical energy. To put it simply, you can think of it as the perfect balance between mind and body, or nothingness and life. In reality, every jutsu in Naruto has some connection to Yin-Yang release, because chakra, the fundamental energy used for jutsu, is created by combining spiritual energy, yin, and physical energy, yang. However, being able to directly control and master yin-yang release is incredibly rare. The first person to truly showcase the power of yin-yang release was the Sage of Six Paths, Hagoromo Otsutsuki. Using the technique called creation of all things, he applied yin release to create form from nothingness, and then used yang release to breathe life into those forms. This very technique is what allowed him to split the chakra of the 10 tails and create the 9-tailed beasts we know today. Later on, Naruto was granted a portion of this power by the Sage of Six Paths. Thanks to this, he was able to achieve seemingly impossible feats, stabilizing Might Guy's life force after opening the 8 gates, restoring Kakashi's left eye that had been lost for years, and even bringing Obito back to life after the 10 tails was extracted from his body. However, even this power had its limits, as he couldn't save Obito from the effects of the all-killing ash bones. One of the most astonishing aspects of yin-yang release is its ability to nullify all ninjutsu. The Jinchuriki of the 10 tails utilize this by infusing yin-yang release into their truth-seeking balls. When used defensively, these spheres became an impenetrable barrier that no ninjutsu could break through. When used offensively, they could destroy any ninjutsu and even disable the regeneration of those revived by Edo Tensei. The immense power of yin-yang release was further demonstrated when only the combined forces of Sasuke's yin power and Naruto's yang power were able to seal Kaguya Otsutsuki, the very being considered the origin of chakra on Earth. Tailed beasts. The tailed beasts, Biju, in Naruto, are not just legendary creatures, but also a crucial part of the power system in the series. They were created when the Sage of Six Paths split the chakra of the 10 tails, resulting in 9 distinct tailed beasts, each with its own unique power and personality, from Shukaku, 1 tail, to Kurama, 9 tails. Throughout ninja history, the tailed beasts were often treated as military weapons. Villages sought to control them by sealing them into human hosts, known as Jinchuriki. Examples include the Hidden Sand Village with Gaara and the 1 tail, the Hidden Cloud Village with Killer Bee and the 8 tails, and the Hidden Leaf Village with Naruto and the 9 tails. To contain their power, ninja villages developed complex sealing techniques. The Uzumaki clan, for instance, possessed special chakra chains capable of restraining tailed beasts, while the 4th Hokage used the Reaper Death Seal to imprison Kurama inside Naruto. Interestingly, Killer Bee's seal was nothing more than a tiny tattoo. The power of the tailed beasts is evident in many ways. Besides their massive chakra reserves, each has a unique ability. Shukaku, 1 tail, can manipulate sand and use powerful sealing techniques. Son Goku, 4 tails, wields lava release. Yoton, and Matatabi, Two-Tails, possesses its signature blue flames. Most notably, all tailed beasts can use the Biju Bomb, Bijudama, a devastating technique capable of leveling entire mountains. Because they are incredibly powerful creatures capable of causing massive destruction, the ninja villages treated them with violence for a long time, seeing them as mere tools of war. Many people believe that tailed beasts were nothing more than mindless, raging monsters, and that their power could only be controlled when sealed inside a human host, turning them into Jinchuriki. However, this is a huge misconception. In reality, all tailed beasts have intelligence and unique personalities. Even when Kurama was split into two halves, both retain their own consciousness and reasoning. Since they have minds of their own, tailed beasts can form relationships, either good or bad, with their Jinchuriki. At first, most Jinchuriki struggle to control the power of their beast, like how Naruto constantly clashed with Kurama's hatred. However, when they learn to cooperate and respect each other, their true potential is unlocked. This was best demonstrated during the Fourth Great Ninja War, when Naruto and Kurama fully trusted one another, leading to incredible feats like sharing chakra with an entire ninja army and standing on equal ground against the Ten Tails. Naruto was able to freely harness Kurama's immense chakra, unlocking incredible abilities. From using Kurama's chakra to form a protective chakra cloak, to creating massive Rasengan, we're talking about Rasengan the size of a literal mountain. He also achieved fully developed Biju mode, allowing him to fight on an entirely different level. Another fascinating aspect of the tailed beasts is their immortality. Since they are made of pure chakra, they can never truly die. They will always be reborn after some time. This was proven when Kurama used Baryon mode, a form that could be considered Naruto's ultimate technique, where the tailed beast sacrificed its existence to grant overwhelming power. Later on, Kurama was eventually reborn within Himawari. In the end, the tailed beasts aren't just legendary creatures. They are a vital part of the Naruto universe, adding depth to the story, from raw power to the lessons of trust and cooperation. Ninja tools. Ninja tools are essential things used to support combat. At the most basic level, almost every ninja carries standard tools like kunai, shuriken, senbon, and various items such as smoke bombs or explosive tags. The kunai, originally just a small throwing knife, is incredibly versatile. It can be used in close combat or thrown like a dart. However, this ordinary weapon was taken to another level by Minato, Naruto's father, and the second Hokage, who turned it into a deadly tool by combining it with the Flying Thunder God technique, Hiraishin. Shuriken, with their sharp, star-like design, are not just used to wound or distract enemies, but also play a crucial role in many jutsu combinations. Stepping up a level, we encounter specialized tools designed for specific missions, or those that strongly reflect the fighting style of certain ninja clans and groups. For example, we can't ignore the deadly yet artistic puppets. More than just weapons, they are masterpieces of destruction. These puppets are used by the Puppet Brigade of the Sand Village, with notable users like Sasori, Kankuro, and Chio. Then there are the unique insects of the Aburami clan, where the symbiotic relationship between ninja and bugs creates a terrifyingly effective combat system. Ninja tools come in countless forms. Take Tamari's giant folding fan, for instance. It can generate powerful windstorms, leveling entire forests in an instant. And of course, Naruto's world is filled with legendary swords, such as those wielded by the Seven Swordsmen of the Mist, each with its own deadly abilities. Naruto goes even further, introducing legendary tools deeply tied to the history and traditions of various clans, such as the Uchiha's Gunbai. The story even features divine weapons, like the Bashosen, which allows its wielder to harness all 5 chakra natures. Then there's the Sage of Six Paths sealing gourd, not just an ordinary container, but a powerful tool capable of sealing anything within it, acting as a black box of nature's mysteries and power. These weapons only appear in crucial moments of the story, where their sheer strength has the potential to completely shift the tide of battle.